Good morning, my friends. I would like to speak to you today about the relationship between men and women and men. So, I like to describe it using this metaphor. The relationship between a man and a woman is like a coconut. You know, if you will observe the coconut, it has an external rough, solid shell. And inside of it, there is this white, meaty, juicy, soft part. And then there is the coconut milk or the coconut water. For me, the masculine energy, the energy of a man, is like the external rough, solid shell. And the feminine energy, which is the energy of a woman naturally, is the inner white, meaty part. It is soft, it is flexible. And the result of the interaction between both of them is this nutritious milk that is inside of the coconut. So, I worked with a lot of men and women, and everybody that I coached or worked with, on a primary level, they share this need of feeling safe. I want to feel safe. Yet, what I observed that the safety for a woman is a bit different than the safety for a man. A woman usually look for safety from the external world. It's exactly like this coconut. I need a solid shell, this masculine energy on the external to protect me, to make me feel safe from the outside world. But at the same time, the woman doesn't need any safety in the inside world, meaning she can express her emotions or she interacts with her emotions much easier. Her inner world is more attainable, more accessible. She can overcome the internal pains easily. Yet the external pain, that is not that easy for a feminine energy to process. So, for a woman, I need safety, a kind of a cover from the external world that a masculine energy can provide. For a man, he searches for safety with a different way. He more searches for safety of this kind of peace that comes from within. He's not that intimidated by the outside world, yet he's intimidated by himself, by his inner world. It's not that easy for him to express his emotions. It's not that easy for him to express profound and deep meanings that's coming from his inner world. It doesn't come intuitively for a masculine energy. This is why he needs this sense of ease and peace, and this sense of space that only the feminine energy can give the man, that will allow him to express himself a little bit better, to feel that his emotions are not that scary. So, at the end, the balance in a relationship comes from here. When a woman understands that her strength is in her femininity, her strength is in her flexibility, that she provides safety and security for the man with the same way, actually with a different way, yet she still provides safety and security. And the man provides the same thing, yet her role is more that she helps the man to navigate his internal world, the world of emotions, the world of principles, the world of inner values. And the man role, or the masculine role, is more about shielding the feminine energy from the outside world. Okay. Yet, of course, there are a lot of single people out there that I worked with, and they found their own balance. But when we examine their lives through coaching together, of course, the person and I as his coach, we started to discover that, okay, for a man who thinks, okay, I'm okay like this, I do not want a woman in my life, I do not want a feminine relationship in my life, I'm okay this way. He becomes this, like the coconut shell, this solid, rough shell from the outside, yet he doesn't have any meat inside to nurture him. He doesn't have any this feminine energy, the internal feminine energy that will keep him flexible and will allow him to truly be nurtured all the time. And after a while, because of this hole inside of him, he becomes too solid, too rough, to the extent that with any amount of pressure, it breaks him down and it makes him crack easily. Same thing for a woman. When a woman is not convinced, she doesn't trust that this external shell can protect her, can help her be safe. So she gets rid of it completely, or she keep it like this as for show, and she separate herself from. And it becomes like as if this white part of the coconut comes out of the coconut and start creating this crust, start becoming solid itself, because it needs the masculine energy to protect itself, right, from the outside world. So she starts producing her own masculine energy, starting acting like a man more, behaving like a man, which is against her nature. So she becomes very solid from the outside. She becomes more rough from the outside, and bit by bit, the softness of the white part of the coconut starts to lose its juices, and bit by bit, the milk will stop being produced, and the result, like the man, she become a hollow shell, fragile yet solid from the outside. A bit of pressure will break her. This is why we are created out of pairs. Man and woman, feminine and masculine, everything in the universe is an energy of duality. Everything exists that is created from two energies, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. The feminine feed the masculine from the inside, and the masculine feed the feminine from the inside. And it keeps going this way. As long as we embrace this dynamic, as healthier the relationship will be. As more we will deny it, and we will try to transform a duality into a singularity, then at the end, we get tired very fast. We get tired in this journey of life. Life definitely become less interesting. Of course, this is just my opinion that I learned from almost thousands of people that I worked with. Yet I'm not saying that this is the ultimate truth, but at least I invite you to look a bit under this area of the relationship between a man and a woman. Equality doesn't mean that I have to become you, to be equal. No, we can be different. I am proud of my femininity or masculinity, and I understand the value in it. Yet still I'm equal to you. I am different. I'm masculine and you are feminine, but still we are equal. Nobody is saying anything about the rights here. Yet we are talking about nature. And definitely there is something that's not going well in relationships as we are looking around. Relationships are not following nature, the nature of everything. This idea that everything feed everything. But what we are observing more and more, especially in abusive relationships, that something eating something else. So the only way that we can protect ourselves is the idea of, like, let's say, overselling the idea of equality and thinking that to be equal I need to transform my nature to be equal to you. And of course what usually happens now, that a woman transform her nature into a more masculine energy, which suffocates her because it's not her nature. And in result as well, the man starts transforming his nature to become more modern, but in reality it has nothing to do with rights nor equality. It's more about embracing one's value through embracing one's nature and understanding that your nature is complementary to another, to the other kind of nature. Without a female, a man cannot exist. And without a man, a female cannot exist. This is how we are born, right? This is not how we are made. Have a great day. I will always love to hear your opinion about such a topic. And hopefully we will have an enriching discussion. Take care of yourselves.